A situation at the synagogue, we have the story. And Blake is in studio to give us our midweek sports fix.
And isn't everything bigger in Texas? We have a detail on this crazy upset. All this and more coming up on NHSTV Live.
Happening just over the weekend, an 11-hour standoff at a synagogue in Colleyville, Texas, ended Saturday night with the 44-year-old gunman Malik Fashil Akram, a British citizen, dead and all 4 hostages safe. Akram, who you see right here on your screen, took 3 hostages, including a rabbi, escaped from the congregation Beth Israel on Saturday night, ending a harrowing day of threats and negotiations that included the early release of another hostage. The service has been live-streamed, and on the stream, Akram could be heard shouting about and dying and demanding to get a woman he said was his sister on the phone. The immediate area was evacuated, and residents were instructed to remain home and avoid approaching the synagogue. The motive behind this hostage situation is still being investigated by the FBI. The lead rabbi of the synagogue and one of the hostages, Charlie Citron Walker, was described as an unifying presence who had worked to ensure all hostages made their way safely out. Walker said the following after the situation: "I am grateful that we made it out, and I am grateful to be alive." Now, on a completely different set of news, most people have been wondering about this new tardy policy and its effect on the school. What's the scoop, Thomas?
As of recent, the new tardy policy has been in full motion and is being strictly enforced. Some students still don't understand what the new system is trying to accomplish and if the system is working. According to our assistant principal, the new system's main goal is to promote getting students to class during passing period so that teachers can start instruction immediately. Therefore, students get more instruction time, according to the assistant principal's data. The new system has worked to get more students to class on time. Now, sticking with school news, if you're interested in joining an academy, then the Creative Media's Production Academy can give you important job skills while allowing you to improve your creative works.
In the CMP Academy, we have graphic design, photography, and audio-video production.
So we can do live broadcasts that last hours long. We're getting footage, we're working on it, and basically we have to be at a very professional level to pull off a good broadcast that's lasting these hours long.
So in graphic design, we make logos, we do advertisements for different companies around us.
You can be a photographer, you can go into journalism.
You can be an editor, a graphic designer, a producer, a news anchor.
We're in a professional studio, so you have to be really professional with the equipment we're working with and what we're trying to do here. And then you really learn a lot of communication because you have to work with the other students.
I am ahead of a lot of people that I'll be going to college with because I'm already in a newsroom every day. I'm already in a news setting that other people will not have. The reason that students should come into the CMP Academy is because it's just a huge learning experience that you don't get anywhere else. It has been the highlight of my high school career.
Now, I may be biased, but I'm glad I'm in CMP. However, there are some other programs that you can join if teaching kids is more your speed, and we have the story.
Here at Northwest, we have a program that helps students that have a passion for teaching. The Teaching and Intern program is a class that helps you get one step closer to your dreams.
So the teaching and training path is a great opportunity for students that want to be a teacher or coach or work with kids. We provide them with the true hands-on experience of what it's like day to day. They start with a freshman class, then they'll take child development, and then their junior and senior year they have an internship where they are actually a student teacher in an elementary or middle school. So they get to see for about 3 to 4 days a week what teachers actually do.
The students taking the class are incredibly grateful for the program to see if they even want to pursue a job in this career field before they go to college.
So I've always wanted to be a teacher even since I was little, and this puts you steps ahead from the people in college. By the time you're in college, you already have so many more hours and viewing hours than the people that are just now getting started, and it really just tells you, like, do I really want to do this before you get to college and realize that this is maybe not for you.
This program has taught the students so many valuable lessons throughout their intern program.
This program has taught me that teaching is not always sunshine and rainbows, and it has taught me that this is definitely a career I want to do next whenever I graduate, and this is definitely for me.
The program's taught me how to be patient with kids, because there's a lot of rambunctious little kids at the elementary schools, and it's taught me how to be patient, not tell them to like suck it up when they're crying, like actually consult them and be a good guy to them.
They have had many enjoyable moments with the students throughout their time interning at the schools.
Those kids see you as heroes, and they see you as their mentor, and they feel like they can always come to you, and I mean, it just makes your heart so full.
So I teach PE and gym at the elementary school. Favorite part got to be playing basketball with them. It's so much fun to see kids that aren't very good at basketball, and I can kind of just teach them how to play. And I mean, just get to play dodgeball with little kids is always fun.
For NHSTV, this has been Madison Mullenhour.
From learning to being a teacher to how Texan coaches and their teams are doing, Blake is in studio to recap Texan and national sports.
Good morning, Texans. Let's get right into this morning's sports report. Starting off with girls basketball, they played Tuesday against the Birdville Hawks and won 42-29. And then our boys basketball played last night also against the Birdville Hawks and sadly lost 49-73. Now for the NBA, the Mavericks don't play until tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. against the Raptors. They are currently 5th in the Western Conference, being 25-19. Now, if you are interested in trying out for our baseball team, tryouts will be January 21st, 22nd, and 24th. Tryouts start promptly at 4:30 p.m. after school. You'll need to talk to either Coach Hinkie or Coach Franco before the 20th if you are interested in trying out. You'll need a physical on file with the athletic trainers and your online paperwork completed as well. That's all I had for sports, although Thomas, what's going on with Buc-ee's?
A sad but funny change of event before we go. One trademark of Texas is no longer unique to the Lone Star State. This started back in 2019 whenever the convenience store franchise Buc-ee's opened its first location in Alabama. This has continued to reach a number of 6 locations, but one of them is about to top all of the rest. The famous Buc-ee's in New Braunfels, once lauded as the biggest travel center, will lose its title when the new Buc-ee's in Tennessee opens and becomes the world's largest convenience store. To be honest, I didn't even know there was a Buc-ee outside of Texas.
I'm personally excited that there's a Buc-ee's out of Texas because my family goes on lots of road trips, so that'll be fun for us to stop at.
Yeah.
Make it a great Wednesday, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.